You've probably heard the expression, opportunity knocks. Nothing could be farther from the truth. Opportunity doesn't knock. And it's all these expressions, it's all these perceptions we have of life, where if we get them wrong, then we go down the completely wrong path. Have you noticed how anxiety, depression, stress has increased over the years? And with all the availability of the psychiatry, the psychology, the medication, that there's still over 25% of the population has a mental health issues, whether it's at home or in the workplace. Now, if you've decided that the path that we're on isn't working and that there has to be something else available, well, consider that the human strength that we have, the untapped potential that we have is available for us to deal with our mental health. To give you an idea of how easy it is for people to go on the wrong path, consider that example of opportunity knocking. So if opportunity doesn't knock, then how do we get opportunity? How do we find it? Well, we have to go to it. If we don't take action, then we don't find opportunity. And then when we find opportunity, it isn't a guaranteed success. A lot of people have this perception opportunity knocks, and all of a sudden, there we are on Ridge Street. It doesn't work that way. When we take action and then we find opportunity and we unwrap opportunity, what we find is there's potential for failure and potential for success. And it's not until we actually take the next action that we discover whether we're going to fail or we're going to succeed. And then, regardless of whether we fail or succeed, it requires the next action and the next action. And the sooner that we can take more actions, the sooner that we'll reach our ultimate successes. And there's bound to be failures that come along. But the same happens with mental health. If we have the perceptions wrong of what life actually is and how life works, or we just don't know how it works, then we can go down all these different paths, get extremely frustrated. The more frustrated we get, the more anxious we become. The more anxious we become, the more depressed we can become. And it's just this downward spiral. So if all the existing methods we had for repairing mental health or building mental health were working, then society would be in much better shape. We can see that it's not. So if you feel that it's time for a different approach, and you like the idea of just a simple example of like the opportunity example, take a new look at life, take a different perspective, and come out with new results. I'm happy to have a conversation with you, and if you feel you're ready for a 2-hour session where we can get right to the core of what life's actually about so that you have things in the right perspective so that you can move ahead and build a phenomenal mental health, so where you're really empowered in your mental health, then click the link and let's get started.